Who supports Lanie in marrying Tyler today?
Aye.
Again, friends and family, thank you so much for being here today to join us in this great experience. We thank you for all the blessings and just being here for these two special people.
Again, thank you for joining us today. As Lanie's brother, I'd just like to take a few minutes to say a few kind words about her. There was a point in time when I was known as Lanie's big brother. She quickly outgrew that phase of life. I switched over to being the older brother. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, she left me no choice but to accept the older brother status and leave the term big brother for Jesse. But regardless, as her older brother, I was able to capitalize on having that unique vantage point as I watched her grow and evolve into the woman she is today. As kids, I can remember Lanie was curious about everything. She wanted to understand how everything worked. Lanie was also always ready for adventures too, and that paired well with my wild side as a kid. I would take a simple kid's game and find a way to make it dangerous. One example would be mountain climbing up the stairs. Just had objects being thrown down from the top with the intent to knock the other one down or crush them, and now we have a game called Avalanche. Naturally, she would become curious, analyze the situation, make it less sketchy, and with that balance, we dodged a lot of broken bones and injuries. As Lanie is also a big sister, she would naturally be the guinea pig. Had to make sure it was safe for her little sister Haley. And yes, Haley is the little sister. Even though she's younger than Lanie, she stopped growing too. So little sister it is. I believe this was also the time frame that Lanie began developing her organizational skills, to include checklists and itineraries. She would analyze all aspects of the game, ensure all required equipment was acquired via a mental checklist, do a roll call, cover the sequence of events, ensure there were no questions, and then, and only then, we could play. Fast forward through all the ups and downs, good times and hard times that life has thrown at Lanie. She never lost her way. She continued to look up to her older and big brother for guidance and perspective, strived to be a role model for her little sister. She shared lessons learned to all and put all her efforts into being the best person she could be. Lanie, you are a wonderful person, and I know without a doubt your family and friends are so proud and happy for you. As a sibling, the joy and happiness I have gained by watching you navigate your journey in life is unbelievable. As a brother, I can attempt to describe it, but I'm sure our parents have gotten so much joy, pride, and happiness from it that there are no words to appropriately describe it. With that, I can say with confidence, we absolutely 100% wish you and Tyler the best. Thank you.
Again, thank everyone for being here. I guess we need to follow that up, of course, with a few words about Tyler. And we know it's only going to get worse later. Tyler is definitely a creature of habits, or has always been very consistent with his moods. When he sets his mind on something, right or wrong, he works very hard to accomplish it. He has always had a love for sports, mostly soccer. You can always tell when you call him and he's playing a video game. All one-word answers and typically a one-sided conversation. When he is tired, he sleeps. It doesn't matter where he is or what time it is. One mood we are always happiest about is when he is involved in something he likes, whether it's talking about movies, books, even museums, and of course soccer. Those conversations can go on forever. Tyler has always had a special kind of relationship with serving and bartending. He has always migrated to working these kinds of jobs. He loves food. He enjoys serving adult beverages to everyone. There's usually a perk in those. Playing pinball is always one of them, free movies, even the joy of helping his uncle in the many restaurants they've had. As we watch Tyler grow, we were always a little worried about this kind of job. We were worried he might miss out working so many nights and weekends and not being able to go out with his friends. With that being said, it is one of these jobs that has led us to this day. I think we all know the story, and it'll be a great one for them to tell the rest of their lives together. I know all of us here are thankful to where it has brought us. Tyler's been especially fun to watch lately, especially when he was talking about or with Lanie. His mother and I see him act in such a different way ever since they have been together. Love is putting up with someone with their love for pets. It's also putting up with a 30-plus-year-old who still purchases and plays with Legos.
100%.
That leads us into the next part. Love is the reason we are here today. In marriage, we not only say, I love you today, but also, I promise to love you for all the tomorrows. Tyler and Lanie, in these days ahead of you, there will be stormy times. There will also be good times, times of conflict, and times of joy. I ask you to remember this advice. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise. You'll understand that more.
Okay.
All right.
That's a big word.
Yes. For it is better to bend than to break. Believe the best of your beloved rather than the worst. Confide in your partner and ask them for help when you need it. That might be more for you.
Probably.
All right. Remember, true friendship is the basis for any lasting relationship. Say, I love you every day. Tyler and Lanie, I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong commitment, and a challenge to love another more completely each and every day. You're already there, so please join hands, and now definitely look into each other's eyes. It's going to be a very simple question for both of you. It's going to be long-winded on my part. You guys have one phrase you need to say.
Got it.
I do. Tyler, with this understanding, do you take Lanie to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her for better or for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and to be faithful only to her, as long as you both shall live?
Do.
Excellent.
Great.
Doing well. 2 points.
Lanie, with this understanding, do you take Tyler to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor him and keep him for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and being faithful only to him, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Now we will get into the vows. We've come to the point of ceremony. We're going to say your vows to one another. Before you do, I ask you to remember that love, which is rooted in faith, trust, and acceptance, will be the foundation of an abiding and deepening relationship. No other ties are more tender, no other vows more sacred than those you now assume, except for the ones you read earlier. Lanie, we'll start with you, with your promise. Repeat after me. I, Lanie, take you, Tyler, to be my husband.
I, Lanie, take you, Tyler, to be my husband.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
To share all that I am and all that I have.
For all the time to come.
For all the time to come.
I promise to do all in my power.
I promise to do all in my power.
To keep my love as deep.
To keep my love as deep.
And as strong as it is today.
And as strong as it is today.
She did good. I gotta follow that.
Do I need to make them smaller for you? Tyler, please repeat after me. I, Tyler, take you, Lanie,
I, Tyler, take you, Lanie,
to be my wife.
to be my wife,
To share all that I am
to share all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
For all time to come.
For all time to come,
I promise to do all in my power.
I promise to do all in my power
To keep my love as deep
to keep my love as deep
and as strong as it is today.
and as strong as it is today.
All right, these rings are the symbols of eternity, of an unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. Today you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of your love for each other and as a seal of a promise you make to each other this day. Tyler, you get to go first. Tyler, as you place this ring on Lanie's finger, repeat these words after me. This ring, a gift for you,
This ring, a gift for you,
symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you may be my wife
that you may be my wife
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
Lanie, as you place this ring on Tyler's fingers, please repeat these words after me. This ring, a gift for you,
This ring, a gift for you,
symbolizes my desire.
symbolizes my desire
Is it getting hotter up here all of a sudden? That you may be my husband
that you may be my husband
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
The hardest part is over, or at least the hardest part of the last 15 minutes and the next 15 minutes. From there, it's up to you guys. Tyler and Lanie, in your journey in life together, remind yourselves often of love that brought you together. Give the highest priority to your love. When challenges come, remember to focus on what is right between you. In this way, you can ride out storms. When clouds hide the sun in your lives, remember, even in the sight of that moment, the sun is always there. Tyler and Lanie, you have consented together in holy matrimony before your friends and family. You have pledged your vows to each other, and you have exchanged rings as token of your love and commitment to each other. By the authority vested of me in the state of Ohio, and it's with great joy, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Love you too.
We did it!
She can't leave now.
No,
Oh, we're not done.
you are not allowed to go yet,
Oh.
because there is one more very important thing. I am pleased and privileged to announce Mr. and Mrs. Bullock.
Close my